Mark O, and I'm president of Radsource in Brentwood, Tennessee. Radsource is a nationwide provider of musculoskeletal and neurological MRI interpretation. We're very focused on subspecialty interpretations and have clients from St. Augustine, Florida to Sitka, Alaska, and really pride ourselves on being the best at what we do and really provide a high level of service and most importantly expertise.
Our business has expanded very organically. We're proud to say that our growth has been driven largely by customer reference. We take a lot of pride in our work. Quality is our first priority, and as such our customers see and appreciate this and are happy and glad to refer their friends and colleagues to our services. We've enjoyed 20 to 25% growth each year since our inception. We provide these services to over 50 locations, and we read on an annual basis well over 130,000 studies each year.
Radsource's competitive advantage over our competition and how we maintain that is really what has allowed us the success that we've had. You know, Radsource has been around for almost 10 years now, and it's just phenomenal that we can say we've never lost a customer. It's just a phenomenal statistic to say, you know, when I'm out there, you know, trying to grow the business, that we have a 100% retention rate. At the end of the day, it is three-pronged in my opinion. Quality, the level of radiologists, the expertise, the training, and just the spirit of the radiologists that Radsource has is unparalleled. And the focus of our practice, and that we only read orthopedic and neuro MRI, allows the best just to get better. It's practice makes perfect, and the quality that we deliver our end users is just as good as it gets. And you know, when you have orthopedic surgeons coming up to you saying, your reads have changed the way I practice medicine, and I will not go into surgery without an MRI read by one of your doctors. I mean, it's a really powerful thing, and it really, you know, is encouraging as you come to work every day. So that's definitely the first prong, is quality. The second prong would have to be service. The customer service team that we have is top notch. The girls go above and beyond to do everything that they can, and you know, we have quality controls and Q&As in there that help, but the human aspect of the service is so important. And then again, the radiologists are continually going above and beyond. I think a lot of people think of a radiologist as a person that just sits back and doesn't want to talk to anybody. Our radiologists do not have that spirit. They take the initiative, they pick up the phone, they talk to the technologists, they talk to the doctors about, you know, I wanted to see, you know, what were you really looking for in that MRI? And so just the overall service that we offer is really something important. And then the technology, through Intelerad and through how we've designed our system and our partnership, allows us to offer a workflow advantage to our customers that they tell us they couldn't do without. So from the order entry and just the automation of the patient demographics and the images getting married together and coming over, and you know, the IntelliViewer and the Intella browser is just something that really adds operational advantages to our end users. So quality, service, and technology.
Radsource currently has 19 radiologists. Only 2 of them are here in the home office in Brentwood, Tennessee. The rest of them are distributed, just like our clients, throughout the country from coast to coast. So it's somewhat of a unique reading environment. And although these guys, for the most part, these guys and ladies are reading in their homes, they do not feel isolated at all, because we're all on a common work list and we all interact throughout the day. So it's actually one of the great advantages of our practice is that if I have an interesting or challenging case, I can push a button and get opinions from 7 or 8 other radiologists around the country that are all experts within minutes. That's a really big clinical advantage for us. Although we do have clients in some cases where we live, and in the majority of cases we're not physically located where our clients are. So in terms of collaboration, the IntelliViewer is actually a really nice tool for us. Many of our referring physicians are also able to access their images on the IntelliViewer, and so the ability to pull up the MRI images using the same tool that I'm using with the referring doctor allows me to say things like, let's go to image 6 on Series 3, and that's where I'm seeing the tear. And they really like the user-friendly application that IntelliViewer provides, and the fact that they can interact with me, in real time via the phone really allows us to help build our relationships and be more powerful in terms of a clinical partner. So that's really important for us, since we're not having lunch with these guys in the doctor's lounge, for us to maintain, be at the front of their mind, and to think of us as clinical partners. The ability to interact clinically while viewing the images is really an important part of building that relationship.
We collaborate with our referring physicians on a daily basis. It's very important to our success because we're not in an environment where we're in face-to-face contact with the referring physician. So what we do is we encourage all of our radiologists to pick up the phone and call and talk with the referring clinician if there's an interesting or unusual case.
We're not the type of practice that doesn't want to be told when we're wrong. I tell our orthopedic surgeons and neurological colleagues that we work with that, if we miss something, call us and let us know what happened, because that's how we get better. So, although speech recognition has been available and a money-saving tool in the industry for years, we've not felt that there's been anything out there that would actually make us faster and able to do our job better. That's why when we started looking at solutions more in depth in the past few years, we were a little bit frustrated on what we found, and eventually we came to Intelerad and talked to them about what we desired in a solution, and in some respects together we've worked on this multi-method reporting tool, and our initial experience with it has been really has exceeded our expectations in terms of the speech recognition capability. The engine seems much more adept than those that we've used from other vendors. And we just see that the workflow, the ability to make us more efficient and faster, even in these early stages, seems like it's going to be a significant improvement in our productivity. So we're very encouraged by the initial rollout of the tool. When people ask me what packs I use and what I would recommend, I tell them that I use Intelerad, and that's who they should look for, and that's who they should use. And part of that comes from our long relationship with Intelerad, and just the fact that we know the company and we know the kind of people that are in the company, and really, I'm in the industry and seeing what other vendors do and how they operate, and it's really, in my mind, a whole different culture in dealing with Intelerad. We feel like we're more of a partner with them rather than a client. They're very receptive to developing things that are important to us, whether it's core to their strategy or not. Often we're able to explain to them why it might be useful, and they're so open-minded that in almost all cases they come around and say, well, that actually is a good idea. And I think that's benefited both sides, because it's been great for our company, but also things that we've thought of have become part of the war chest or for Intelerad, part of their clinical tool set that's really been attractive to other clients. So I feel like it's a unique environment in terms of the culture and the expertise of Intelerad, but the bottom line at the end of the day is the systems work. They make us better and faster. We have extreme reliability, doing wide area teleradiology across the country for 10 years. We've never had a day where we've been down. So that is the bottom line for us. It's been a great relationship, and certainly I would and always do recommend Intelerad.